It finally happened. The moment the silver bugs have been waiting decades for. The shackles are off. Silver has just shattered its previous records and officially hit a new all-time high. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm your host, and today we have breaking financial news that changes everything in the precious metals market. For years, silver has been the coiled spring, undervalued, overlooked, and lagging behind gold. But today, that spring uncoiled with explosive force. We have cleared the historic psychological resistance levels. We are in uncharted territory, blue sky breakout mode. But whenever an asset goes parabolic and hits a record high, two massive questions immediately emerge. Media Group, financial analyst in studio with parabolic price chart, close-up of volatile trading screen a stock and distribute equally. Is this the ultimate blow-off top before a massive crash? Or are we witnessing the very first inning of a silver supercycle that will make these prices look cheap in a few years? Today we are breaking down the drivers, the risks, and the price targets you need to know. Let's dive in. To understand where we're going, we have to understand what pushed us past the finish line. Why did silver break out now? It's not just one thing, it's a perfect storm of three massive forces converging. First, the macro picture. We are seeing unprecedented global debt. Central banks around the world have been printing money like there is no tomorrow to keep economies afloat. When faith in fiat currency shakes, money runs to hard assets. Gold led the way, hitting its all-time high recently, and silver, as it always does, is finally catching up with a vengeance. It's the ultimate hedge against currency devaluation. But here is where silver differs from gold. Silver isn't just money, it's an irreplaceable industrial metal. The green revolution is built on silver. It's in every single solar panel. It's in electric vehicles. It's in 5G infrastructure. The demand side is, honestly, just exploding at the exact same time that mine supply is stagnant, or even shrinking. We've been in a structural deficit for years, basically eating into above-ground stockpiles. The market finally realized there just isn't enough physical metal to meet future tech demands at, say, $25 or $30 an ounce. Finally, add in the fear factor. Global conflicts and uncertainty drive safe haven buying, and when retail investors see headlines like silver hits all-time high, FOMO, fear of missing out, kicks in hard. When the general public starts buying physical bullion, premiums absolutely skyrocket, and the paper price gets pushed even higher. So, the bulls argue that breaking the nominal all-time high is just the starting gun. Here is their strongest argument. We've seen silver hit that $50 mark twice before. Once in 1980, during the Hunt brothers squeeze and massive inflation. And again in 2011, after the global financial crisis money printing. Both times, it touched $50 and crashed. The argument now is that $50 was a multi-decade ceiling of resistance. In technical analysis, the more times a resistance level is tested, the weaker it gets. And when you finally break through a multi-decade ceiling, the resulting move is usually explosive. Furthermore, and this is crucial, we just broke the nominal all-time high, but if you adjust for inflation, silver's 1980 high would be well over $150 in today's money. The bulls argue that silver is still historically cheap relative to the money supply, the stock market, and even gold. If the gold-to-silver ratio, which shows how many ounces of silver it takes to buy an ounce of gold, returns to its historical average, and gold stays high, silver would have to double or triple from current levels. The bulls say, we haven't even seen the As we hit these record highs, the temptation for massive profit-taking is immense. That selling pressure could tank the price quickly. Also, remember the industrial argument. What happens if we hit a severe global recession? If the economy crashes, demand for solar panels, electronics and EVs drops. If industrial demand vanishes, silver loses half its support structure, leaving only the monetary demand. That could lead to a massive pullback, even in a long-term bull market. So, where does that leave us? Is it the top or the beginning? My take is this. Breaking an all-time high after decades of consolidation is rarely the end of the story. It usually signifies a regime change in the market. The ceiling has now become the new floor. However, nothing goes up in a straight line. If you are FOMO buying right here at the absolute peak, you need to be prepared for spectacular volatility. We could see a 20% crash next week and still be in a massive uptrend. The long-term fundamentals, debt, inflation, and industrial scarcity, suggest this is the beginning of a new era for silver, but the short-term technicals scream caution. This is going to be one of the most exciting markets to watch over the next year. Now I want to hear from you. This is the big debate. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think silver crashes back down from here, or are we headed straight to $100? Put your price targets down below. If you found this analysis helpful as you navigate these crazy markets, please smash the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next update when the market inevitably makes another massive move. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.